Trade Show. I'm your host, Mr. Big Grades, coming to you live from reservation somewhere, taking a look at BTC. I got the orange wraps rolling and the smoke blowing, and coming to you live on this Thursday night. Sales price action across the board. I've been taking a look at the views. A couple of videos are, on the on the lower end, and just by looking at other people's pages and such, looks like the views are down quite a bit. So just looking at that, I definitely got my eye on lower price action. I definitely smell fear in the market, so maybe I can take a break for a few minutes and cut out a few videos for at least save my breath for about 2-3 weeks, maybe a few months until it starts making some movement back to the upside. We got, a few coins moving around out there. We might just stick to the LCX page. Get some amazing price action across the board there. But we got BTC coming in at 28,895. A lot of talk about the decoupling going on out there. We talking about how the crypto market is decoupling from the stock market, which the stock market seems to be making some moves to the upside. Although I'm still, in my reads, I'm still hearing about some lower price action as far as the market goes. Got some decent recovery. Let's take a look at the Dow Jones here. Dow Jones coming in at 32,637. Looks like it is getting a pretty good move to the upside. Are we gonna is it enough to break this downtrend? I guess we'll find out into the next day or so. Take a look at that. Are we gonna start seeing some movement to the upside? That just remains to be seen. So that's what we're talking about with the decoupling. A lot of people were talking about the decoupling, into the year, but it was supposed to be the other way around. The crypto market was supposed to decouple and start making some extreme moves up to the upside, and that didn't quite happen. We didn't make it to the moon, so here we are at some lower price action. Definitely got my eyes on this 29,903 as far as the Dow Jones industrial average looks. Nasdaq's coming at 12,276. It's got it's making some movement up to the upside. BTC out here possibly getting some lower price action. Now, a lot of people see tragedy. I definitely see some opportunity. At this lower price action, that would be some amazing price action across the board, especially in the crypto market. And by the looks of it, if we're trying to make it to that, the 100,000 area, we definitely need to create some some movement to the upside, and awesome correction. All the way down to the 786, possibly even lower, would be amazing, because that price action would be on fire. Everybody get a little piece of that action. I'd get a piece of that action. I would love a piece of that action. And I got my eyes on that 618 at 28,665. So we got amazing price action across the board. We got BTC coming at low price action. We got talk of lower price action. We still got a lot of stuff going on in the news today. So I'm definitely looking at these lower price action just by looking at the searches, and everybody's talking about Luna out here. Let's take a look at Luna. Let's see what's going on with Luna. I'm definitely interested on Luna as well. Let's take a look at I'm pretty sure we got what happened to Luna. What is up with this? I know Luna had a relaunch, so let's take a look at that. And I know there was a Luna 2.0. Let's take a look and see if we can find this price action across the board. After that whole action happened, I just been, and as well as the market, being at some, lower price action, I just didn't even want, we're talking Luna went from, the moon to the floor in a matter of hours. So let's just launch into it. Let's take a look at we'll try out the Kraken here. Let's see what kind of price action we got over here. Is it in the red as well? Let's take a look. And it is outrageous. That is just some. We had Luna coming in at 125. That is some unbelievable price action down to sub-cent price action. Now that is, that is some devastation right there. That is some full devastation, and I am glad I didn't have no part of that. So But yeah, so everybody that was part of that action, I hope everybody had a heads up on that action, because I mean, just by looking at the way that's set up, it looks so bullish, and then all of a sudden, the floor comes out. And then we also had this, people could, say Head and Shoulders was setting up, and here we are, 0.00130. That is some sales price action, but I'd still be out here kind of being a little bit iffy. I'd definitely put a little bit on it, but and that's and at that price action, that is amazing price action. I mean, coming from $125, you can get a lot of price action for this amount here. So, but yeah, the crypto market's looking like it's got some sales price action across the market. We got ACH back under 2 cents. Jewel, now this is like the this right here is just like a basically slow paced Luna. Went from around, let's take a look at that price action. We went from around $12 down to 51 cents. That is some serious. Look at that. I mean, it was up here around $25. I mean, people were buying in that price action, and it is down to 51 cents. DeFi Kingdoms. I mean, look at that price action. Definitely excited to see where that price action is going. So, but yeah, just wanted to do a quick follow-up video. We got ALCX coming out 28.82. Amazing price action. Looks like it's getting a little bit of love there. Still coming off of this consolidation off of the long term here. We got, basically setting up with some sideways action. I'm definitely excited to see where we're going. I'm out looking for some lower price action. That's up $20. Am I going to get that price action? That just remains to be seen. As far as making the movement to the upside, we got to get back over that 786 at 49.34. Grab some support and consolidation. Start making some movement to the upside. So, keep an eye on that price action, and we'll do a follow-up video tomorrow and see where we're at. LCX coming in at 0.0592, came underneath that 6 cents. Let's take a look at where we're going with this. As you can tell, we tried to make a run up at that 786, got denied, came back down, got some consolidation, tried to make another run at it, couldn't quite do it, lost some gas, and here we are setting up that bearish butterfly scenario. So, when I start seeing that bearish butterfly scenario and that little bit of creepy crawly there, definitely looking towards some consolidation back down to the downside. And for everybody that we definitely going to come back down and test that support. So when you're seeing some, setup like this, unless it's making some extremely bullish action up towards that 786, we always got to come back down and retest that bottom, test that support, and then start making some movement to the upside. So, I'm definitely out here looking for some lower price action. Are we going to get back down to that 0.0475? Just remains to be seen. Could possibly be setting up with some sideways action until the market starts making some movement to the upside. And, some people would argue that this is kind of like a mini flat pull, but because, we coming down off of that consolidation, we've been just steadily down to some lower price action, kind of made a little bit of run at it, and then back down to some lower price action. Here we are at 0.0596, amazing price action, but I'm still out here looking for some lower price action. We got the market making some movement to the upside, but it just, remains to be seen. I still got a lot of people, there's more than a few people out there calling for some lower price action, but you always got to remember this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always got to do what's right for you. So you can keep an eye on that price action, and we'll do a follow-up video tomorrow and see where we're at. Moving up to XLM coming at 0.1212, amazing price action coming at 0.0595. As far as making some movement to the upside, we're going to get back over that 76 at 0.0703. Grab some support consolidation, make your way up to the 618 at 0.0883, and start making some movement to the upside. XLM coming in at 12 cents, made it back under that 13 cents. Let's take a look here. Same scenario, bearish butterfly setting up there very nicely. Looking at some lower price action coming in at 0.1211082. Got to keep an eye on this 0.1023. If we do lose that price action, definitely see some lower prices. So keep an eye on that price action, and we'll do a follow-up video tomorrow and see where we're at. Moving on to NKN. NKN coming out 0.0821. Amazing price action. Came underneath that 786. Looks like it's heading towards that 0.0601. Am I going to get this lower price action? That just remains to be seen. I'm looking for that sub 6 cents. How low can we go? I'm definitely waiting. I'm definitely going to find out. I'm definitely looking for that lower price action. So as far as making some movement back to the upside, we got to get back over that 786 at 0.0864, grab some support consolidation, make our way up to that 618 at 0.1069, and start making some movement to the upside. So keep an eye on that price action. We'll do a follow-up video tomorrow and see where we're at across the market. We got the metaverse coins on sale, a few things moving around, a lot of red in the market, a lot of sales price action across the board. Accumulation has been amazing. INV looks like it's getting a little bit of love there. And oh, look at that. We got CGC making a little bit of movement to the upside, 10% up to the upside on that one. Definitely looking good. LAC 8%. Oh, look at this, everybody. Rivian 605. Let's take a look at this price action. Looks like it's getting some bullish moves, maybe, possibly. Are we going to start making some movement to the upside? That remains to be seen. A little bit of movement into the market here. Definitely looks good. That Rivian's looking pretty good. I'm hoping for some movement back up towards that $1,000. That would be definitely some amazing price action. We'll move into little bit of stocks here a little bit later. We're coming into that 11 minutes. So let's we'll start moving on to the next video. So for everybody and all the coins we talked about tonight, good luck. And you always remember, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always got to do what's right for you. So you also have a good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good night. Mr. Big Braid is signing out.